Hi guys, Celestia here. This is going to be a bit of a different video for me today. I wanted to do a video about friendship. A lot of people talk smack about people in the doll community. And they have the right to their opinion, just as I have a right to mine. There are a lot of horrible people in the world, and not just in the doll community. According to my son, even gamers are horrible. So let's talk about friendship for a minute, what friendship means. What is a friend? A friend is somebody who knows everything about you and loves you anyway. There are fair weather friends who are there for you when it's convenient for them. They're not true friends. They're fair weather friends. When everything is going good for you, then they're there. Inevitably, people walk in and out of your lives all the time. But think of friends as stars. You may not always see them, but you know that they're there. People in the doll community are wonderful people. They're caring, loving people. I know many people in the doll community, and I consider them my friends. And they're not fair weather friends. They're true friends. I know that any one of them, if I was having a bad day, I could send them a message, and they would message me back when they could. And they would give me some words of encouragement. And that's a true friend. I have never met any of these people in person. I know their faces from their Instagram or from YouTube. But I've never met them in person. But does that make them any less of a friend? No. I know that if I was to call on any one of my friends, if I needed something, if I needed questions about a doll, if I needed questions about a face-up, if I needed questions about where they got a certain thing, a certain doll, a certain piece of clothing, whatever it was, I know that they would answer me. And isn't that a true friend? I mean, there are some friends in our lives who are like rain clouds. It's always a sunnier day when they leave. And is that a true friend? I don't think so. I could list off all of the people that I have been fortunate enough to meet in the doll community. But this would be a very long video because I would want to tell you all the things that they've done for me. If you're watching this, and I hope you are, I want you to know that if you ever need anything from me, you need advice. If you need an ear, well, I have 2 ears, there are no waiting. I would be there for you. And I would hope that I wouldn't be one of those people that is like a cloud, that the day is so much sunnier when I'm gone. When I am gone, I would hope that people say, I knew her. She's a wonderful friend, and I'm going to miss her terribly. Not that there's anything wrong with me, I'm not dying, okay? I'm just saying that everyone's goal in life should be a better person today than you were yesterday. To be a better friend today than you were yesterday. If someone was to message you and say, hey, I need to talk. If it's not convenient for you right at that time to say, you tell them that. You say, I'm really sorry. I have this and this and this to do, but I will get right back to you when I can. Sure, people say that a true friend would drop everything and respond to that friend. But that's not rational. That's not reasonable. Everyone has their own life. And when I send my friends on Instagram a message, sorry, my windows are open and I live on a very busy street, so I'm sorry for the noise. And I know, as I said, if I send someone a personal message on Instagram, I know that they'll get back to me when they can. I don't expect them to drop everything and message me back. There are very, very few people that I would trust with my innermost secrets. my innermost feelings. But those people, they don't judge me. It's actually not their job to judge me. There's only one person whose job it is to judge me, and that doesn't come until the end of my days. Of course, there are those who don't believe in an almighty power, and that's fine. Good. You have to have your own beliefs. But I believe it. I believe it more than ever. Why? Because I have 2 children. I have a granddaughter. And if you can't watch a child being born, or see a child being born, or hold a newborn child, and not believe that there's some power greater than you, well, then I'm sorry for you. But all of the people that I'm fortunate enough to know, all of the people that I'm fortunate enough to know, this message is for you. All of you. You know who you are. You watch my videos. You like my posts on Instagram. You comment on my videos. And you don't even have to comment. The fact that you just watch it is good enough for me. I thank you from the very bottom of my heart. There are a few of you out there who know more about me than some of the others. And I thank you for that. I thank you for understanding me, for not saying, oh gosh, here she goes again. I'm not one of those people who tries to feel sorry for themselves. I'm old enough that I should be able to deal with my own issues. We all should be able to deal with our own issues. But unfortunately, there are times when those issues seem insurmountable. It's like trying to climb Mount Everest with no climbing gear. You never seem to get anywhere. But then you have your friends. The people who love you no matter what. People who care about you deeply, genuinely. And those are the people who are valuable. Do not count your life by years. Count your life by the friends that you've made. Count your life by the friends that have come and gone. And then you'll realize just how important your life truly is. You may not see a friend for years. And then you meet them suddenly, unexpectedly, perhaps in a mall or on the street or in a coffee shop. You sit down and talk to them and the years fade away. The years, the months, the days. They're not there anymore. It's like you've never been apart. And isn't that a true friend? I think so. It happened to me not too long ago. I worked with a young woman and I had talked to her on social media and she was having a rough time. And I asked her just to meet me for coffee because I knew she was having a rough time and I just thought maybe getting out of the house and meeting for coffee might do her good. We didn't talk about her problems. It wasn't necessary. She knew why I'd asked her to come and have coffee with me. We had that kind of a relationship. Friends are the true blessings in any of our lives. You can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. So just remember to choose them wisely. I know that this seems like a strange video coming from me, but with all of the crap going on in the doll hobby, with all of the crap going on in the world, I want my friends to know that I'm there for them. I am not the wealthiest person in the world. I don't have a big fancy house or big fancy car. I may not be able to take expensive vacations. but I would be there for you. Whether it was a phone call or a text message or message on Instagram. If you needed me, I would be there. I don't want you to ever feel like you can't come to me and talk to me. Send me a message if you're feeling blue. Tell me you're feeling blue. And we'll talk about it. Maybe you're having even more difficult problems. And yes, you have family and really close friends, but sometimes having someone that stands outside your innermost circle can be the most help. Because they're not going to judge you. They're not going to say, oh, tisk, tisk, tisk. Grow up and, realize that that's the way that life is. If that's the way your friends are treating you, they're not friends. They're acquaintances. Wolves in sheep clothing. So, I rambled on long enough. But those of you out there who do watch this video, and you know who you are, I appreciate your friendship more than I could ever put into words. There are no words in the English language or any other language that can thank you for being my friend. Thank you. My own small way of saying thank you is this video. You know who you are. I know I keep saying that, but you do. You've been there for me. You've answered questions for me. You've stood by me. And I thank you so much for that, my friends. And know that I appreciate you more than I could ever say. So when I say at the end of my videos that I love you all, that's the absolute truth. And I do. I hope this video has found you in good health, in good spirits. And if not, and you need me, send me a message. I'll always answer. But just between you and me, I kind of go to bed early. So if I don't answer you right away, I'll get you just as soon as I can. Okay? That's just between us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being my friend. And as always, remember, I love you all. Bye now, my friend.